And that breaking news tonight from our mountain communities where disaster is unfolding for people who live there. Homes buried in mud and debris, roads washed out, and dozens of cars stranded with people trapped inside. In Forest Falls, some were forced to walk over boulders and mud to get to their homes. Crews are working late tonight to try to clear as many roads as possible. And check out the power of that water and mud. It's caused by the thunderstorms this afternoon. This is from nearby Oak Glen. The rain coming down so hard, it took everything along with it. Good evening, everyone. I'm Carolyn Johnson. Right now, 11 cars are still stuck on Route 38 in the mountains near Forest Falls, and there are people inside each of those cars. CAL FIRE is working to get crews out there to help. Right now, those folks are all stuck in the mud, but at least they have cell service. And joining us live now are four now fast friends, Joe and Cale Steele, and Sienna Herman and Jake Schoolfield. So we understand you didn't know each other until this afternoon, but walk us through, Cale, just what happened to you guys.
Yeah, we were driving down from Big Bear. We were going to Knott's Berry Farm, and the rain started pouring down really hard. And suddenly we started seeing rocks and stuff start coming down the side of the mountain. And then we were stopped by a Caltrans truck, who is about half the road was full of mud. He waved us through. And then on our way down, cars started coming back up, telling us that, like, turning around, that the road is blocked ahead of time. So we turned around. We were the last in our little group to turn around, drove back up, saw that same group of cars turning around again, telling us that now the road above us is blocked. So we turned around, drove back, and the road that we had just passed, maybe like 30, 45 seconds, was now just gone. Like, literally, it's a 400-foot deep pit. There's no road there anymore. So everyone kind of got condensed into this turnout, and we have just been here all afternoon.
Since 3:30?
Yeah.
2:30.
2:30. Yeah.
Okay, so more than 8 hours now, and at some point, you, the four of you, were not in the same car to begin with. So tell us what transpired.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
The Caltrans is actually pulling up to her.
No, we're here in about an hour now.
Hour and a half?
Yeah, we'll be out of here.
You're going to get us out. We're just getting...
Sorry.
Stay in one line. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
So we get to a passing lane or whatever, then you guys do what you want.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, there's a Caltrans guy is also stranded with us, and he just told us that they're going to open the road up in like an hour and a half.
An hour and a half. Okay, have you guys had anything to eat or drink during this time? Because it's been more than 8 hours that you've all been trapped.
We found a granola bar.
Yeah, we found a granola bar. We don't know how old it was. But it, what they say, hunger is the best spice, so...
And Sienna and Jake, I understand you were headed to LAX trying to fly to Spain?
Yeah, so we had a bike race that we were going to in Spain, and our flight left at 7:30 tonight, and we made sure to leave with plenty of time. And like when we left Big Bear, it was nice and sunny and maybe like a light drizzle, and then all of a sudden we're going down the hill and we're like, yeah, you know, the rain's kind of coming down, but like we love these monsoon storms. And then all of a sudden, like, chaos broke out and we were just stranded, and we're like, well, I guess we're not going to Spain. So yeah, that's kind of how that went for us.
Well, you guys have amazing attitudes considering everything you've been through, and clearly you've become good friends through all of this now.
Yeah, we kind of like took the lead on just figuring out information and getting everyone to organize and like call in throughout this whole process. It was, I'm not gonna lie, very frustrating through a lot of it because we were told basically nothing the entire time that we've been here, and even communicating that we could tell that things were impassable, and that there was a giant hole next to us and that we were stranded here. And it was really frustrating that we couldn't get any information on how long this was going to be. We're here with a bunch of other people. Some of those people are elderly. There's people with their dog. So it's been a really frustrating process.
Yeah, just incredible. But fortunately, everyone appears to be safe. And if they're like you guys, in very good spirits despite it all.
Yeah, we had there were several ski resorts and
Yeah, Bear Mountain and a lot of independent contractors were trying to reach out to Caltrans and help with the situation from the Big Bear side because they had heard from multiple people over here. There was us and there was another Bear Mountain employee who was letting them know, hey, we cannot go down the mountain. Our only way out is up the mountain. And they said they would come help, and we heard that Caltrans was turning them down, saying no to the mountain and to independent contractors that were willing to help. So
Yeah.
that was pretty frustrating.
Yeah, frustrating indeed. But I guess the good news is now it sounds like around 12:30 this morning, you're going to have some help getting you out of there.
Let's see. We've gotten so many different.
we were told we were going to be helicoptered out in the morning. So
Yeah.
so we've had a lot of variations
Right.
of what was going to happen.
We're not taking anything for granted right
Yeah,
now. We're like, we can't believe anything at this point.
Until we're actually driving out of it, then we'll believe. Then we'll.
Once we're at the
believe it.
top of Onyx,
Yeah.
then we're
reach the peak, then we'll be like, okay, great.
Yeah,
We're out of it.
exactly. All right, well, hang in there. 8
Thank you.
hours and counting, and we hope in an hour and a half or so you will be out of there. We appreciate your time this evening.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you so much.
Thanks again. We want to take